Welcome, beautiful souls. This is Stephanie Lucia with Divine Love Tarot. This is not your typical pick a card reading. Today, you're stepping into an interactive love journey where your choices guide the path that you take. You'll begin by choosing between two enchanted doors. Each one opens to a unique message about your love life. From there, you'll be offered another choice, leading you even deeper into your story. Every decision you make reveals the energy that surrounds your love journey right now. Whether you're calling in your soulmate, healing from the past, or opening to new beginnings. Be sure to follow the timestamps below to navigate your path, and trust your intuition with each step. Ready to begin? Take a deep breath and choose your door to love. You stand in a timeless corridor, the air charged with the energy of fate and longing. Before you are two ornate doors, each pulsing with the promise of love. Which will you walk through? One leads to destined love written in the stars. The other calls to your deepest desire, raw, passionate, and thrilling. Choose wisely, for every step forward leads you deeper into your heart's true path. On the left, you have the door of destiny, a grand door etched with constellations. The door on the right is the door of desire, a dark crimson door wrapped in blooming roses and gold filigree. Please pause, take a breath, and decide on the door that is calling to your heart, and I will see you at the timestamps below. As you step through the door of destiny, a cool breeze brushes your cheek, soft yet charged with ancient memory. This is not a new path, but a continuation of one your soul has walked before. The signs are clear, and the story unfolds. You received the card, Up from the Depths, showing a woman rising from turbulent waters, climbing a staircase that leads towards the light. This image reveals that you have been through intense emotional depths. Storms may have tried to pull you under, but you chose to rise. Through courage, self-devotion, and a deep honoring of your truth, you've pulled yourself out of heartbreak, confusion, or loss. And now you're climbing toward clarity, peace, and illumination. The Empress and King of Wands appear together as a sacred union of energies. You have embraced your divine feminine, nurturing your heart, body, and spirit. That self-love has shifted the energy around you, and the universe is responding. You are calling in a passionate, charismatic, divine masculine. Someone who is not only magnetized by your light, but ready to lead, protect, and commit. I also feel that this King of Wands energy may be watching you from afar, energetically or even physically. Your transformation has not gone unnoticed, and the magnetic pull is growing. You're being guided to remain grounded in your worth and continue walking toward the light. The more you do, the closer this destined union comes. This connection could blossom into a committed partnership, a creative collaboration, or even the birth of children. It's a season of harvest. Yet, the Illusions card gently reminds you, be aware of love's illusions, see reality clearly. This is not a warning, but a reflection of your growth. You now have the wisdom to see through deception and false promises. The illusions of past love no longer tempt you. You are discerning. You've built healthy boundaries that now protect your heart while keeping it open to receive what's truly aligned with you. The door slowly closes behind you, and you find yourself at a peaceful crossroads, bathed in golden light. You've risen from the depths, tended to your divine heart, and now stand at a powerful turning point. Two paths stretch before you, each one shaped by the energy you now carry. Path of Trust. A winding trail lit by soft lanterns. This is the path of following divine timing, allowing love to unfold in its own sacred rhythm. Do you trust that what's meant for you will find you? Path of Surrender. A gentle river that sparkles under moonlight. This is the path of releasing control, letting go of expectation, and allowing the universe to surprise you with something even better than you imagined. Take a deep breath, feel into your heart, and when you're ready, follow the path that calls you most. Click the timestamp below that matches your choice. You've chosen the path of trust, a brave, sacred road that asks you to surrender your doubts and walk with faith. Your heart has called you here for a reason, and now Spirit responds with a message of love unfolding. You received the wedding card from the Romance Angels deck with the message, "This situation involves marriage." This is a powerful confirmation. Your path is leading you toward sacred union. You may not have all the details yet, but your intuition is guiding you step by step through signs, synchronicities, and inner knowing. Your divine masculine, whether already known or still drawing near, sees you as their counterpart. There is a spiritual alignment, a soul contract, and a future that holds commitment and devotion. Yet, alongside this promise, you also received the fear card, carrying messages of being afraid, uneasy, or suspicious. This is natural when we've been hurt. The ego tries to protect us by doubting what feels too good to be true. But your guides are gently reminding you that you chose the path of trust. There will be moments when self-limiting beliefs rise to the surface, whispering that it's too risky to believe in love. In those moments, Spirit asks you to pause and use your discernment. You can trust your intuition. You can be aware without closing off your heart. Life has its ups and downs, but you are being divinely supported. To bring even more clarity, I pulled from the Lenormand deck, and your message became even more specific. You received the envelope letter card featuring a bird carrying a sealed message. This points to an incoming communication, a written message, text, email, or even a DM. Someone is going to reach out. Stay alert for this sign. The second card is the bouquet, flowers, one of the most positive cards in the Lenormand. It represents happiness, joy, and often an offer. Together with the wedding card, this may even symbolize a proposal or declaration of intent. Whatever form it takes, this message comes with a gift, something that brings you deep happiness and emotional fulfillment. It's a blessing, and the universe is asking you to keep your heart open so it can find its way to you. I sense that your guides are not only aligning the right person to you, they're also helping that person gather the courage to speak their truth. There may have been delays or inner conflict on their end, but the momentum is building. Communication and clarity are coming. These are your messages on the path of trust. I hope this reading brought you peace and encouragement. I'm sending you love, and I will see you soon. You've chosen the path of surrender, the most courageous path of all. It asks you not to chase, not to control, but to open, to trust, and to release. In this sacred space of surrender, love begins to bloom in ways you've never expected. You received the Very Soon card from the Romance Angels deck with the message, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This is a reminder that manifestation begins with clarity. Once you truly let go, not from fear or doubt, but from trust, the energy begins to move quickly. Hold the image of your person gently in your heart. Imagine them laughing with you over dinner, cuddled next to you on movie nights, reaching for your hand in quiet moments of love. Feel it. Feel the passion, the friendship, the warmth. Let yourself be in that love, and then release it. Surrender it to the universe like a wish on the wind, knowing it's already being shaped in your favor. You don't need to worry about how or when. Spirit has that part covered. You also received the heartbreak card, carrying the weight of past pain, betrayal, grief, and disappointment. Many of you have walked through the fire of heartbreak, but the message is clear. The pain is not yours to hold anymore. You've done the inner work. You've nourished your heart like the Empress. You've poured love into yourself, and now Spirit asks you to surrender the residue of the past. Forgiveness isn't about forgetting, it's about freeing yourself from the bonds that once held you back. From the Lenormand deck, you received the Birds card, which often signals communication, conversation, or verbal exchanges. You may soon receive a phone call or direct message. Someone may want to speak to you, to reach out and reconnect. However, this came alongside the Whip card. This card has dual meanings, and Spirit wants you to be aware of both. In one sense, the Whip can signify conflict or arguments, especially if someone from the past is trying to re-enter your energy. If you've worked hard to sever energetic cords and reclaim your peace, that shift can often trigger others who haven't done their own healing. They may sense your detachment and reach out in an attempt to reattach. If this resonates for you, Spirit is reminding you to stay protected, stay grounded, and stay sovereign. You are under no obligation to re-engage with cycles that you've already completed. On the other hand, the Whip also represents discipline and devotion. If you've been speaking with someone who supports your healing, a friend, a mentor, or even a potential partner, Spirit encourages you to continue. Your inner dedication is creating a new energetic blueprint. I feel that this message is not just about romantic surrender, but emotional sovereignty. You're being guided to know the difference between love and attachment, between a calling and a cycle. What's coming will be solid, but first, the old patterns must be fully released. These are your messages from the path of surrender. May they support your heart, affirm your growth, and remind you how deeply loved and guided you are. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you again soon. As you step through the door of desire, you're enveloped by the scent of roses and the warm glow of golden candlelight. This is the realm of passion, magnetism, and soul deep craving. But behind the heat, there is a sacred truth, one your soul has been longing to uncover. You received the Ascended Master's card with the message, Devoted Spirits with Specific Intentions. Your spirit team, including angels, guides, and Ascended Masters, have been walking with you every step of the way, whether you have realized it or not. Even through moments of darkness, isolation, or heartbreak, you were never truly alone. Their loving presence has been gently guiding both you and your future beloved toward a destined meeting. You are being divinely supported into a sacred contract, a soul bond formed before this lifetime, and the universe is currently aligning the signs, synchronicities, and healing moments needed to bring you together. The Three of Pentacles, alongside the Five of Wands, show me that this connection may have experienced tension, misunderstandings, or competing visions in the past. Or perhaps you're carrying fears that future love will only repeat those patterns. But Spirit is showing me that these conflicts are opportunities for growth and not endings. You and this person, whether already known or still unseen, are learning how to work together rather than against each other. If you're currently in a separation, the energy is shifting. Healing is happening on both sides. For those not currently in a relationship, these cards reveal that any internal battles, doubts, self-sabotage, fears rooted in the past are beginning to soften. You've been doing the work. You've learned from your pain, and now you are aligning with someone who will meet you with understanding and maturity. Finally, you received the card of heartbreak with the message, heartbreak is part of the human experience. It will pass. This is your soul's confirmation. Yes, you have known loss, but you also gained resilience, empathy, and depth. Every scar has shaped you into someone capable of real, lasting, soul-aligned love. I also sensed that this next chapter of your love life will not be born from fantasy, but from truth. The passion will be there, strong, magnetic, but so will the emotional safety. You are no longer attracted to chaos. You're calling in someone who knows how to handle your fire without trying to extinguish it. The door of desire slowly closes behind you, and as you step forward, the air around you changes. A quiet fire glows in your heart, no longer chaotic, but warm, focused, and alive. Before you lie two new paths, each offering a deeper layer of love and of yourself. The path of passion, a glowing trail wrapped in red silk and starlight. This is the path of following your heart's burning desires, of surrendering to chemistry, courage, and soulful craving. Will you pursue the connection that sets your soul ablaze? The path of power, a marble staircase rising into soft golden light. This is the path of reclaimed worth, where you no longer chase love, but become the love that draws all things towards you. Will you step into the version of yourself who knows their value and attracts nothing less than what you deserve? Close your eyes, feel the pull, and choose your next step forward. Please click the timestamps below that matches your choice. You have chosen the path of passion, a journey of bold steps, romantic risk, and heart-opening adventure. Spirit is guiding you to follow the sparks and trust where they lead. Great love begins with a single brave choice. You pulled the card, make the effort, with the message, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Spirit is encouraging you to say yes to life again, yes to invitations, yes to romantic dates, yes to fun, play, and pleasure. While staying at home can be healing, it's time to re-engage with the world. That's where love will meet you. If someone wants to take you out, let them. If an opportunity arises to step outside your normal routine, take it. The universe uses everyday life as a sacred setup for divine alignment. This message is beautifully confirmed by the travel card, which carries themes of distance, movement, getaways, and expanding beyond your current circle. This person may live far from you, or they may be someone you meet while traveling or through people outside your usual environment. There's an element of newness and exploration to this connection, and the energy is full of forward motion. You have also pulled the Birds card from the Lenormand deck, signaling verbal communication, conversations, and lively interaction. Someone is going to be talking to you, perhaps someone you meet in person or at an event or while away from home. Next to it came the Anchor, a card of stability, work, and long-term commitment. This pairing is meaningful. Spirit is showing that communication will come through movement, but lead to something stable. You might be traveling for work, attending a training, or stepping into a new environment. And that moment of expansion will bring someone into your orbit who grounds you in a way you've been craving. This isn't a fleeting passion. It may start with excitement, chemistry, or travel, but the energy stabilizes fast. There is a strong potential for something that starts spontaneous but turns deeply rooted. Spirit is also highlighting your role in this transformation. By choosing to say yes to life, you unlock the portal to love you've been calling in. These are your messages from the path of passion. I see travel, adventure, bold action, and a connection that sparks from movement and flows toward meaning. I'm sending you waves of love, and I will see you soon. You have chosen the path of power, a path of sovereignty, self-worth, and divine alignment. This is where you stop chasing and you start attracting, where you release old patterns and allow Spirit to surprise you with something beautifully unexpected. You pulled the Keep an Open Mind card from the Romance Angels deck with the message, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This is a clear nudge from Spirit. The love you're calling in won't come in a familiar form. You may not meet this person in your usual dating spaces, like apps or within your typical social circle. And when they arrive, you might not recognize them right away based on looks or past patterns, but there will be a spark, a subtle magnetism, a feeling that pulls you in without explanation. Don't dismiss it. Your guides are orchestrating a meeting with someone who carries the energy your soul has been craving, even if your ego doesn't recognize it right away. You've also received the card Storm Warning, carrying the messages of upheaval, obstacles, and emotional disruption. This may sound intense, but it comes with a powerful truth. Spirit is pulling you away from what no longer serves you, especially any of the usual suspects who tend to bring drama, instability, or chaos. This storm is not meant to destroy you. It is here to clear the space, to shake loose the old, and make way for something aligned. There may be even a significant turning point or transformational event in your near future, something that marks the beginning of an entirely new chapter. From the Lenormand deck, you received the cards Lilies and Child, and the energy here is beautiful. The Lilies brings a message of peace, maturity, harmony, family, and sensual connection. It's about deep emotional support, not just attraction. It may also signify someone older or someone who brings a more emotionally grounded presence into your life. The Child card represents new beginnings, fresh energy, and yes, sometimes literal children. Together, this pair suggests that this love, though unexpected, will usher in emotional renewal, the potential for family life, and a stable, nurturing home. This connection feels like a reset on your soul's romantic path. You're being moved out of karmic loops and into a destined realignment, not only with love, but with the life that you truly desire. This person may come quietly, without fanfare, but they will bring peace, growth, and long-term potential. Spirit is saying, stay open, stay grounded, and trust the detours. They are leading you to something sacred. These are your messages from the path of power. A powerful transformation is unfolding, clearing the way for love that feels safe, new, and true. I'm sending you so much love, strength, and peace, and I'll see you again very soon.